I never thought I'd swing a garden hose like a goddamn lasso, but there I was, middle of my driveway in broad daylight, hosing down that self-righteous busybody from the HOA board while her designer sunglasses fogged up from the spray. "Back off my oxygen, you oxygen thief." I roared, the words tasting like sweet revenge after months of her petty tyrants. The whole cul-de-sac froze, neighbors peeking from behind minivan curtains, one guy filming on his phone like it was the Super Bowl of suburbia. It started 6 months ago in our cookie-cutter slice of Phoenix heaven, where the sun beats down like God's own spotlight on split-level ranches and fake-ass xeriscaped yards. I'm Jake Harlan, 52, a retired firefighter with lungs scorched from too many warehouse blazes back in the day. COPD doesn't give a damn about your mortgage rate or your HOA covenants. It just chokes you out slow, like a bad breakup with air. My doc prescribed home oxygen deliveries twice a month, big white tanks rumbling up in a nondescript van from Desert Med Supply. Nothing flashy, just life-saving gear. Enter Karen Whitaker, queen bee of the Willow Creek Homeowners Association, perched in her McMansion like a vulture on a golf cart. She's the type who mails violation notices for untrimmed agave leaves or barbecues that waft too aggressively. One sweltering Tuesday, her Prius screeches to a halt behind the delivery truck, blocking the whole damn street. I wheeze my way out front, nasal cannula hissing like a pissed-off snake, and there she is, clipboard in hand, peroxide bob gleaming under the Arizona blaze. "This is unacceptable, Mr. Harlan," she bellowed, voice slicing through the heat haze like a bad country ballad. "Medical vehicles? In our community? They rumble like semis, disturbing the peace. Our covenants are clear. No commercial traffic on residential lanes. I've already cited 3 RVs this week." Her eyes narrowed, that fake concerned smile plastered on like cheap vinyl siding. "Peace. Lady, I'm fighting for my next breath while you're crusading against the ice cream man." I tried reasoning. Hell, I even joked about her blocking my path to the pearly gates. But Karen doubled down, arms akimbo, quoting bylaws like scripture. "Think of the property values. What if every invalid starts hauling in ambulances? Next thing, you'll have food trucks circling like vultures." Invalid. The word hit like a sucker punch. Neighbors started clustering. Mrs. Lopez from next door muttering in Spanish about loca gringa. Old Mr. Patel nodding solemnly with his morning chai. Controversy brewed faster than my Keurig. Whispers turned to shouts. "Karen, that's discrimination," someone yelled. She fired back. "It's enforcement. If you people can't follow rules, maybe you don't belong here." The argument escalated into a full-blown spectacle. She called the non-emergency line on me, potential hazard to the community, while I live-streamed the whole mess on Nextdoor, my oxygen cart beeping like a sad sidekick. Comments exploded. "HOA hell, sue her ass. Karen strikes again." By noon, the street was a circus, delivery guy sweating bullets, me gasping but grinning through the fury. Betrayal burned deepest. I'd volunteered for the neighborhood watch, shoveled her walk during monsoons, and this was my thanks? She wasn't just blocking a truck, she was throttling my shot at normalcy, all for her precious aesthetic. That's when I snapped, grabbed the hose from my flower bed, left over from watering the cacti that barely survived her inspections, and unleashed a misty torrent right at her Lululemon ensemble. Disturb this peacekeeper. The water arced like justice, soaking her to the bone, clipboard turning to soggy confetti. She shrieked, flailing like a drowned cat, mascara rivers down her cheeks. The crowd erupted, laughs, gasps, one kid yelling "water fight." Sirens wailed before the puddle dried. Not for me, though. The Maricopa County Sheriff's deputy rolled up in his cruiser, lights flashing against the stucco walls, badge glinting like a badge of vindication. Karen, dripping and deranged, pointed a manicured finger. "Arrest him. Assault. He's a menace." The deputy, a burly vet named Ramirez, who'd served with my old crew, eyed the scene, then her. He radioed it in, voice calm as a desert night. "Ma'am, you obstructed a medical delivery. That's a felony interference with emergency services under Arizona Statute 13 to 2403. hands behind your back, her face crumpled, that invincible mask cracking like cheap drywall. But the covenants, property values. Ramirez cuffed her right there, neighbors cheering as the cruiser hauled her away, her Prius towed for blocking the lane. Bitter? For her, yeah. Mugshot viral by sundown. A board dissolving amid lawsuits. Her empire of busybody bliss reduced to community service scrubbing fire hydrants. Me? I hooked up the tanks, drew a full breath, and raised a cold dose Eckies to the sunset. Revenge isn't sweet, it's oxygenated. In America, sometimes the little guy just needs a hose and a half-decent deputy to even the score.